Welcome to B-rated, B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
And what is up, everybody? I am Brian with a B.
How's it going, man?
Dude, all right. I think today yesterday, my wife and I went down to a what do you call it? Home goods store? No, a hardware store.
Okay.
We're looking at appliances, and I was like, Brian, and he's like, D. I'm like, what the fuck? With a B? Like he thought I said Dryan. I was like, is that even a real name?
I
So I'm just going to
guess.
start introducing myself. Brian with a B,
You're going to have to.
right? But I saw him, he did type it in first, and he did use an I instead of a Y, and I was like, that a guy, you know?
At least stay consistent if you're going to continue misspelling.
Dude.
Oh, yeah,
right?
we should probably say, if you're listening to this, our intros will now be coming out on Wednesday, and the movie will be coming out on Friday. So, give you a nice little primer. If you want to listen to see how our weeks are before we record, here's your chance. If you want to leave comments and anything, we can read them during this part. So,
Oh, yeah.
feel free, like through all the regular places, through the socials, through YouTube, wherever,
Our website,
through the website,
email address. I think we're going to, I think I'm going to get a Google number and then
Gonna
just
have
put
to.
that out there and be like, text this number.
That's a good
Right?
idea. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also check out our website, beratedmovies.com. There you'll see the merch tag or the merch link for Redbubble. All our tanks, tees, sweatshirts, stickers, all the good
Hopefully
stuff.
visors.
I wish they had visors.
We probably still don't have prophylactics.
I doubt it.
Could you imagine someone's like, hey, babe, don't worry, I got protection, and then pulls out our dipshit logo? Out instantly. She'd be like, all right, I'm going home.
Yeah.
You're clearly not mature enough to do what we were about to do, so it sucks to be you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But we only have extra small ones. That would be an even better one.
For super small, thin dicks.
They're just so baggy.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
I check out our Apple subscriber podcast, Everything Gets Berated, where this month
No mercy.
No mercy, even in the song. Where this month we're talking the Jesus Revolution. When I do an episode with Garrett, and then the Muscles and Mayhem, the unauthorized American Gladiators story.
Yeah.
So that'll be for this month.
We're going to do 2 this month?
2. We got to build a library, bro.
Damn. That's going to be nuts. It's just all that muscle and Jesus packed into 1 month.
It'll be like I don't know if you've heard of these, or if you ever they had like the Jesus, like the strong man thing.
Yeah.
Like the muscle builders that would like tear Bibles with a phone book, or tear Bibles. What the fuck am I saying?
Tear the phone book.
Tear the phone book
in half.
Like lift things with chains or whatever.
Right, like I'll give a spoiler alert right now about that movie. Jesus Resolute, or what the fuck was it? Revolution?
Yeah.
Everything was okay, and the one part that I did not like was when they started praying on the car. I was like, come on, man.
One other movie where they did that, and it was equally nonsense.
That's not how it worked, I'm
pretty sure they did that in God's Not Dead.
Pretty sure that they tried to do that in Bruce Almighty, and everybody won the lotto.
but yeah, so that one, like, we've already more or less talked about how we're going to handle the episode, and we're going to try to be fair. and not like divulge into religion is stupid talk, because
Well,
like I can
I don't think we'd do that. You know, like
no, because like Garrett and I like kind of like
oh, so it might be
off mic would be
you two against me.
like we would do that if it was just us, but like I don't think that's fair to our audience.
I'm gonna get my shirt and tie. I'll bring. And he's gonna sit with me, and we'll have a nice debate.
But no, like the way I want to handle it is to deal with like if the movie is good, but also deal with the reality that they're denying behind this movie, because there's a lot of reality that's not in here.
Well, no mercy.
No mercy.
So we'll see what happens when we record that episode, man. But dude, we haven't seen each other in a while.
I know. I think you're avoiding me.
Dude, no. Last week we were gone and we were on vacation, man. And you know what was hilarious? What was hilarious is the day that we were recording, there was a game console. Well, it was a Nintendo Switch, right? So Nintendo
Yeah.
Switches, they're fun for like the Mario games. You know, like I love Mario Brothers and like Mario Kart, you know. But as an adult man, that would never be my game console of choice. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, yeah. Like I'll play it with Levi, but if I'm gonna play something, it's gonna be on the Xbox.
Or a superior console like the PlayStation.
Uh,
But any
superior.
one of them, you know. So
Superior.
far superior. But we went to this place and they have like events throughout the entire day and then throughout the entire week and everything like that. And you register for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have my 10-year-old son with me and they're like, hey, for the Nintendo Switch, we're having a tournament. And so my kid's like, hey, I want to do that. And I was like, all right, you know, who cares? Let's just put you into the fucking tournament and see how it goes.
Yeah, why
I
not?
did, yeah, right. So I called up and I was like, hey, what game are you guys playing? Like, I don't know what they could have done Fortnite or they could have done some shit that my son has played. And they're just like, we're doing Super Smash Bros. And I was like, all right, son's never played that in his life. And I was like, oh, well, good luck, kid. Like,
Trial by fire.
and I was going to hurry up and buy the game, but it was still like $70, $60. And I
That's
was
the
like,
thing that annoys me about the Switch is those games retain their value so much, but like 3 years after a game comes out on the PlayStation or the Xbox, it's
mm-hmm.
$20 or less.
Yeah. So we went up to this big, huge rec center where they had all these people that were there for the tournament. And there's also this fucking, well, there's this dude who was probably like, I don't know, a late teens. And you can kind of see that he probably was maybe a little bit on the spectrum or something, you
Yeah.
know, but he was all like, oh, I'm going to, you know, if this was Mortal Kombat, I'd kill everybody and blah, blah, blah. Where it's like, all right, bro, it's a Nintendo Switch. Like, it's not going to
Calm
be,
your collective chest. You'll be
yeah.
all right.
So while he's doing that, there's this fucking adult man, bearded up and everything. He's like, yeah, I registered for the tournament. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you're an adult. And like, has his own Switch, like back here in the back row with me. He's like playing. He's like, who should I be? I'm going to get this. And like, he's just doing whatever, playing while these kids are having their tournament. And so then they call the guy up that isn't the full adult and he loses. And I was like, hey, man, like, how'd you come in? He's like, they didn't have the rules that I like to play by. And so I didn't win. And like, he got all pissed off and left, you know, where it's like, whatever. But the dude that was by me, he just went up there and murdered all these little kids with the fucking Super Mario brother.
It's like fucking what is it? Kramer in the dojo with the little kids.
Dude, this guy showed no mercy at all. His kids were back there. Like, I think he beat two of his kids were in the tournament, right? And I can't remember if he beat two of them in one or he had to beat them one and then one again. But he was just going out there just dominating. His kids were like, yeah, go dad. I was like, damn. You know, he just fuck this. He went and he just dominated. I think he went through 3 brackets,
Damn.
right? And you're just like, damn. And then he went like the final bracket obviously was like 1-on-1. And yeah, man, this adult man just ran through an entire room of kids fucking Super Smash Bros. I
They
think he
need to
used,
age limit that shit. Seriously.
dude, it was, if I would have known, I would have read. So I've never played that game for my life. But yeah, so my kid, I think, took second in his bracket, you
Nice.
know, but
Not for never playing a game before.
no, he chose Ryu too. But I think that he was thinking that he could use Street Fighter
Oh yeah, like
moves.
Street Fighter moves. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Then we had no idea what was going on because like the bottom of the screen like gives you a percentage, and like he was doing really good. He was like 0% for a long time, and we're just like, I think that that means that he hasn't hurt anybody. And the guy's like, no, that percent is how much damage you're taking. And I was like, oh, so he's doing good. Like, way to go, dude. Yeah. So then, even funnier was the next day we did an activity where the kids made sushi out of candy. So they had like Rice Krispie treats, and then they had like fruit roll ups and like Swedish fish and gummy worms and stuff like that. And so they'd flatten out what the fuck, the Rice Krispie treat, so it looked like flat rice.
Oh
And
yeah.
they put it on the fruit roll up. So that was the seaweed paper. Then they put the fish inside of it and then they roll it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He also enrolled in that class. I was like, damn, I didn't know adults could enroll in all this shit. Excuse me.
Yeah, they really
But,
need to age limit that.
but on top of that, man, that fucking candy sushi was hella good, though.
I
You didn't think
bet.
that Rice Krispie treats and Swedish fish and fruit roll ups would be a good combo, but something
Like,
about that shit.
what was it? I know there was one game. They did like a tournament to promote the game because it had been out for like 2 or 3 weeks, and it was like one of those things that like developers will do. Like they'll invite people to come play or whatever.
The Nintendo Power Glove.
Like yeah, like the Nintendo Power Glove. Yeah. But what game was it? For Honor.
Oh, yeah.
Which they held the tournament, and the guy that won the tournament hadn't played the game in 3 weeks prior to the tournament, which
Okay.
just highlighted how bad the game was.
Damn.
Like I think that's what the takeaway people got from it, that literally anybody could just walk in and like and win the tournament.
There's a game called Ghost of Tsushima. That one,
yeah.
like it's
The Hideo Kojima game.
you can have up to 4 players, dude. That game is pretty nuts. Like if you got like some good players on your team that know what they're doing, you can do something with your life. If you have players that don't know shit and can't do nothing without their dick and balls, that game sucks.
Jeez.
I was just saying, man. I was that rookie that started out, and I was like, dude, all these guys are whipping my ass, but I was still holding my own. Like I was, at the end of the game, it tells you how many kills you had and everything. Like every once in a while, I'd be like 4th, but I'd be in 3rd too.
Oh,
I'd have a good body count, or I have at least a bunch of saves, like reviving people. But I also had a bunch of dies where I was revived. But anyways,
you're getting killed on your KD.
then I learned how to get and got my fucking whatever power up and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But let's see what the fuck else happened in California. Just saw a bunch of kids get dominated with fucking belly flops. Oh. When I got back into town, I started texting some people and I was like, hey, what's up? They're like, oh, so your phone works? And I was like, well, actually, the joke's on you because it fucking didn't. Here's something that I found out. I had my phone in my pocket and my son was doing something, distracting me, took off running to go to like the water slide. And I'm all the way at the other end of the pool. And so I was like, whatever. So I wait for him. And he runs back over to me because he left his shirt on. And so then we take our shirts off, and I get in the pool. And then I'm sitting there because it's just me. Like, it was me, and then my son was doing the water slide. So I'm just an adult man in the pool by myself. Like, we had this water ball with us and everything. So I was probably letting him run around for like 20 minutes, dude. No exaggeration. I fucking felt inside my board shorts. My fucking phone was in my pocket.
Oh, wow.
Like 20 fucking minutes.
Did you have any rice nearby?
Dude, here's the weirdest thing. I got it out of the water and dried it off with a towel, and it instantly started like burning up.
Oh, geez.
And I was like, dude, it's going to fucking explode like the other name brand phones, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. But my touch screen was working. Everything was good. But like, this is going to be a complete, like, just everybody's going to be like, no, you moron. That's not what happens. I thought maybe it was heating up to dry itself out.
I've never heard of that.
Dude, I'm just saying that I like put it like underneath some towels, like in the shade. Like, so hopefully if it did explode because it was so hot, like I wouldn't be charged for like murder.
Yeah.
Kaboom. But yeah, slowly but surely, like features kept coming back. Like I couldn't make phone calls, but I could make FaceTime calls. And then I couldn't send messages, and I was able to send messages and get messages. Then I was able to make a call, but it sounded staticky. Like, didn't have internet. Like, dude. Like, I was like trying to FaceTime my wife, but she was at work. And so I was like, hey, like I'm going in a tunnel. Right? Trying to talk to her. I was like, hey, I think when we get home, I'm going to have to buy a new phone. And she's like, why? What happened? I was like, I'll have to tell you later. But yeah, it sucked, man.
But is your phone back?
Yeah, dude. Everything's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, like, it's nuts, man. And all of my entire life that I've had a cell phone, I've never once had water damage on a phone.
I don't think I've never either. I've cracked a screen, but I've never had water damage.
Yeah, I've never dropped a phone in water. I've never dropped it in, bathtub, anything like that. Yeah. So the fact that the first time I ever had water damage on a phone, well, my phone was introduced, like it was literally in my pocket for I'd say at least 20 minutes. Just in the pool with me.
Wow.
And I was like, it would have been funny if like somebody was swimming by, it's like hearing it underwater. Like, what the hell? That sounds like my ringtone. That'd be fucked up.
That would be interesting, yeah.
I wonder if it would work. So
maybe.
My brother, he has a little daredevil son, dude, and like he has like no fear. And so he can swim if he has floaties on, right?
Yeah.
But they were at a pool, and he does like this juke move and jumps into the shallow end. And my brother's like, what the hell? So my brother had to jump in the pool after him. And his phone and wallet were in his pocket.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And so I think that he hurried up and got out and, tried to do the whole rice thing and everything, but his phone was fine too. Excuse me. So then I asked him, I was like, dude, our phones like waterproof? And he's like, they're not waterproof. He's like, they're water resistant. I'm like, yeah, okay. He's like, so if you dunk it underwater, I was like, all right, well, I was submerged for 20 minutes. And he's like, what the hell? Yeah, man. It wasn't the business, dude. I should have shit in the pool and been like, damn it. Right?
It's a chocolate bar.
Can you imagine if it like just started electrocuting my leg? It's like when somebody was calling me.
Oh, geez, yeah. God. Well, they probably have to have like a shutdown feature or something so it doesn't shock the shit out of you as soon as you try to use it.
Dude, I don't know, man, but yeah. Oh, another thing. My goddamn son. So we left like afternoon, like for lunch, right? So on our way to California, we stop off and we grab a hamburger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we eat the hamburger on the road, and then we stop, I don't know, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours into the trip, and we go to this gigantic ass fucking gas station. And in the gas station, there's a ton of people. Like when we park, there's people that are leaving, and so we walk by and cross paths them and say what's up and stuff like that. And then we go and there's a line to go to the bathroom, and then we get into the bathroom, and then we're standing there washing our hands and all this other stuff. And we're leaving, and we're still, again, we're seeing people that when we're leaving and everything, and when we get into the car, my kid's like, Dad, what happened to your chin? I'm like, what? And he's like, what happened to your chin? I look in the mirror, I have like a fucking, at least a dime size, maybe even a quarter size. Excuse me. Like fucking glob of ketchup that's dried on my fucking chin. I was like, God damn it, dude. Like, we've been driving for 2.5 hours. I know goddamn well you've seen my face. You couldn't be like, hey, Dad, you got some shit on your face, bro.
That would have been
I know
nice.
they did that on purpose, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when he gets home, he's grounded. Fucking walking around a goddamn store with ketchup on my fucking... And it was all dried and crusty, too, so it could have looked like it was blood on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, what
bleeding?
the fuck? Yeah. In any case, still pretty messed up, dude.
Yeah, that is.
Like, could you imagine you being the one that was at the store? And I was like, you're fucking lucky that we didn't buy anything, because I had to wait in line and then talk to the cashier and then be like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's pretty embarrassing, man.
Go lay down.
Pretty freaking embarrassing.
Go lay down.
Ugh. But
yeah, I mean, you're the one that had the exciting week. I was just here. What is it? I finally sat for the NCLEX test, which God, I forgot how nerve-wracking that is. It's like there's like you can do all the test prep you want and do like all the readiness exams or whatever, and all the time tests, but like it doesn't prepare you for going into this room, and they give you all these rules, and they're like, all right, clear your pockets, put your pockets outside of your shorts, take your glasses off, and then you got to put them on this tray, and they spin the tray and make sure there's nothing like on the...
Let's put on a lazy Susan.
It's literally this round like spinning tray, and they just look at both sides of your glasses. And then you have to go in the room and take the test, and it's like the quietest room I've ever been in my entire life.
What if you had like the cheats from Pixels glasses? He's like, no, this is the fucking code to Contra. Trust me.
I mean, anything written, it can't be on your glasses or whatever. But like, even the lady would like ask like, so what is that writing on the side of your glasses? And I was like, that's Armani Exchange. Like, that's the name of the glasses.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, like I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you have to ask this question. Like, that this was not your honest question that you were asking.
Right. What the hell?
Yeah. And then, but like, what is it? Like, I think I took one break, which your break counts against your time, but like,
how long did you have?
As long, I mean, theoretically, as long as you want, but,
really?
I literally, like, they didn't tell me a time, but like, I literally just ran to the bathroom and came back.
No, I meant how long do you have to take the test?
Oh, 5 hours. It's 150 questions.
Huh.
But like, for me, I was like, I think that's the slowest I've ever answered 85 questions, because that's the first time it can actually cut off.
You only answered 85 questions? I thought it was 150.
Well, it can go to 150. It
Uh-oh.
it can stop at 85 if it finds that you have met the criteria to pass or to fail at that point. Which for you to fail at 85, you have to do really bad.
I mean, it could probably be done.
Yeah, I read about it on Reddit. Somebody actually said they failed in 85.
Did you
So like
get your score instantly?
2 days later.
Oh, and you passed?
Yeah, I passed. I'm good.
All right.
I have my license. I'm done with school. Like I got a text from like whoever the retention person is at the college, and they basically were asking like, so we have all these master's programs, and you can go back, and it's like I was just like, I kind of want to take a year because my brain hurts.
Right.
It's like I don't feel good.
Oh, so you're done. So now we can start putting those fucked up games on your VR.
I don't even know if I want to use that thing. It gives me a headache.
Dude,
I'm gonna have to
let
get the
me
comfort straps.
let me put those fucked up games. I always send you those videos.
Oh my god.
You know how hilarious those would be?
Yeah.
Dude, we need to do it, man.
I don't
It'd
know,
be-
man. I don't know.
I'm saying we need to.
I mean, if anything, I might just like do my master's program in a year, and they'll probably give me another headset, and then I can just give that one to Levi, and then we'll be able to battle on headsets.
Dude, I'm saying you need to get one of those games, man. It would be hilarious.
Although I did see a headset game that I was like if I ever could endure this for more than 10 minutes, I might actually get this. It was like what was it? Like Evil Disneyland, but like it's supposed to be Disneyland. It's not actually Disneyland. It's Funland. It's Happy Funland. I think that's the name of the game. But like
Interesting.
it's like adult and inappropriate, and like Levi was watching the video, and there's points where I was like, I could turn this off and that'd be all right, but then it's going to make it obvious that what he's watching is inappropriate.
Nah. There's some stuff that what do you call it? I still shut off if Kane's watching TV. I'll be like, you know?
Yeah, like there's certain stuff like if it comes on, I'll just be like, you know, we don't need to listen to this. We don't need to watch this.
All right.
Yeah. And then he's like, why? And I'm like, it's just you're not ready for it. That's all. That's what it is.
Right. Then there's sometimes like, all right, then choice is yours. Here you go. And then just do some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
All right.
how's your drink? What are we drinking?
Well, I'm finishing more of that Cruzan rum because I've been slowly working on it the last few weeks since we've been doing remotes.
I know. You know what? I think the last time I drank was a good drinking session was like Wednesday. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I had to take like I ate so much asparagus for the last, while because we went up to California I think Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was just drinking and sitting in a pool at my aunt's house.
Wow.
And then we went to the other vacation spot Sunday. Yeah, and I couldn't get completely bombed over there, but
Yeah.
yeah. But we had asparagus so many times because we're just like, good God. Like, we're going to die from whatever.
Did you get tired of asparagus?
Dude, it's so nuts, because like you forget that you ate it or what you ate, and then you take a picture. It's like, oh, yep, I remember now.
Oh, asparagus. Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
well, all right then.
All right, you ready to wrap this up? And
Yeah.
all right, well, we will talk to you on Friday.
Oh wait, do we even tell what movie we're doing?
Yeah, I'm about to say it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. When we watch the 2023 horror film Mary Had a Little Lamb.
there you go. Looks fucked up.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you on Friday.
Thanks.